Hi, I have observed a very common problem among Asian people when they're going to apply for master's or research or PhD research positions abroad. The problem is with the field. So there are two very different kinds of problem here. There's a set of people who don't know what they want to do their research in. For example, okay, I'll take my own example. If I was an electrical engineer back in 2016 and I didn't know what I want to do my master's in. So essentially it could be, there's so many different options what an electrical engineer could do. It could be energy systems engineering, MBA. I could even do master's in law or whatever if I'm eligible for, as long as I'm eligible. So there are a set of people who don't know what they want to do masters in, and so essentially continuing masters in electrical engineering is the only option. And like I'm okay to switch, but I don't really know. So those are one set of the people. There's another set of people who are very much sure about what they want to do their masters in, and they're so sure about it that they are not going to change at any cost. For example, and that's a real example, I had a master's in energy systems engineering, and I really wanted to do a PhD in anything which had climate as a title of my PhD, as title of the thesis of my PhD. And I was not ready to move to anything else, and that wasted a good amount of time because, well, I was not ready to understand that I'm not even eligible for those positions because I need those kind of skills. But a good example could be a person who has a master's in energy system engineering and they are not ready to switch their position, to switch their field at any cost. They're so determined. Okay, if I want a position, I want in this, and they will not even apply for positions which doesn't have a direct title of their work. So, here's one thing: a PhD proposal or the PhD title or the degree of the title is just written at the head of your project. How you do the project, which skills you use the project to do that project, and methodology you use, that's 100% up to you. If you're a biomedical engineer coming to do a chemical engineering PhD or whatever, if you got it, it would be 100% up to you which skills, which methods, which proposal you use to do that, to complete that PhD. You're not going to require to do chemical equation and stuff, as long as well, you'll be, of course, but even if you are, you should be actually okay and welcome to learning new skills. So back to my example, when I made myself flexible, okay, I should be okay with applying for new positions or anything. And that was when I got the positions. I got to hear back for interview calls, and people were okay to interview me. And then the world thought I'm the perfect person for this position. I got the position. The moral of this video is that you have to be really open about, okay, you should have to be clear that this is the broader area that you want to do your PhD in. For example, you can't switch from engineering to medicine, but you should be open about, like, based on your skills, based on your choice, okay, can I do a sustainability related PhD? Can I do it or not? The second part, which we also mentioned previously, is to be okay to learning new skills. So most of the times we think when there's a call for PhD and there's written, okay, we need a person who is super expert with the programming. Well, when a super expert person is required, you should not apply. But when it's required, like basic understanding of programming, and you'll be like, okay, no, I'm never going to learn programming at any cost. I'll just doing my SPSS or whatever. That's not going to help you. I'm sorry. So the world is moving really fast. We need people with new skills. The world need people with the skills, as you mentioned, we didn't like learn during school. So that's not going to help. You should be okay to learning new skills.